who do you think in the league is getting ready to make some postseason move? Like in your ideal scenario, what postseason moves would you like to see done in the league this coming year?
As far as like trades and stuff like that.
Anything.
The first thing I think should happen is that Steelers team needs to get blown up. I'm going right to the Steelers. Just blow it up. Something's gotta change. You can't just keep going 9-8, 10-7.
You think they pick up Kyler Murray to Steelers?
They need something. Either blow up the team
because
and do a rebuild, or you got to get a quarterback and another receiver.
Yeah, he's gone.
You got to get a quarterback.
There's no way Arizona's keeping him.
So maybe you can move a few pieces, but you got to pick up. And I would take Kyler Murray if he's available, which I believe he would be. I think he's not hurt now. I think they just decided let's part ways. We'll just keep you on IR, DNP,
healthy scratch.
Keep you healthy. So
Deshaun Watson be back?
He's not on my list. He's done. Yeah, he's done. He's done.
Bro, you think he's cooked?
Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson.
No, he's not coming back.
Yeah, these guys are done.
He's not coming back.
Let me ask you a question. Is Russell Wilson, did he just throw his way out of the Hall of Fame?
I think Russell Wilson was always a cusp player. Like he was, like he could go either way. You know what I'm saying? I think he hurt himself. The interception at the goal line clearly hurt his chances of going to the Hall of Fame, and he had a chance to actually redeem himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so you lost to Tom Brady. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But after that loss, you look at what the trajectory of his career. It was some ugly gameplay in Denver, and the way Sean Payton ran his ass out of there was egregious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you look at his one season with the Giants, or matter of fact, you look at his season with Pittsburgh, and you can really make the argument, and you can say that Justin Fields played better football than Russell Wilson did, and in Pittsburgh.
Russell was just
from a record standpoint,
came out with that beginner's luck type energy.
Because it was honestly because they lost 6 straight, right?
1-6, and then
and they lost 4 straight.
Something like that. They lost 6. He finished because one of the playoffs.
Yeah, and then he lost. 3 straight with the Giants. You know what I'm saying? So can you be in the Hall of Fame and lose at any point in time in your career 10 straight? I don't think you can, unless you follow that up with a season where you win 12 and then go to the Super Bowl, perhaps. You know what I'm saying? And I think he was always a cusp player, so I don't think he really threw himself out as much as he didn't prove why they should let him in. You know what I'm saying? Because throwing himself out would imply that he was already going to be a Hall of Famer already. And I don't think that he was going to be a Hall of Famer unless he did something, you know what I'm saying, truly dramatic or better on the football field, and he ain't do it. He didn't execute. But then again, if you're Russ, I mean, you got a Super Bowl ring, you have a Super Bowl MVP, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you've made a ton of money. Your jersey is going to get retired in Seattle.
Let Russ cook.
You'll make the Seattle ring and all.
Let Russ cook.
Yeah, you know what? You had a good NFL career, but I think at the end of the day, when you say Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame is just another upper echelon of you know what I'm saying? Play. He'll be in the Seattle Hall of Fame, probably the Wisconsin Hall of Fame as well too, or Nebraska where he went to school at. But he
banned from Denver. Banned from Denver.
Bro, he's banned.
Boo this bro,
Sean, if he had his way, Sean Payton would have executed him, bro. Honestly, if he had his way, bro. For real, John Wick. You can't. Your services have been revoked, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but that's a good question. Let me ask you a question. You think Joey Bosa's Hall of Fame?
Okay, so Joey Bosa's on the Bills. Nick Bosa's on the 49ers.
Yeah,
I think
Nick Bosa's
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nick Bosa's Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
First ballot?
No. Myles Garrett's first ballot Hall of Fame. Micah Parsons will be a first ballot Hall of Fame if he continues his career, which we don't expect him to slow down.
Do you think
I
Khalil
was
Mack
just
Hall
gonna
of Fame?
say no. Khalil Mack, no. Mm-mm. I think Khalil Mack is not Hall of Fame, but maybe DeMarcus Lawrence might have an edge over him in Hall of Fame honors.
You think DeMarcus Lawrence has an edge? Yo, you know it's funny you should say that? The reason why is because DeMarcus Lawrence's career was like this.
Yeah. And then
And then you look
yeah.
now and you're like, yo,
He's
in
doing
Seattle,
real good.
you're like,
yeah.
like,
he's doing
yo, I thought you were washed, my man. I mean, yo, what do you have? He had two fumble recovery for touchdowns.
But he's just been playing.
The other
He's
week?
doing that. He's led the game in
What?
solo tack. I mean, not led the game in solo tack, but he's led the team in sacks a couple games. He's got some solo tackles, like pressure, which is huge. Like an edge rusher, I'm always not going to judge it by like sacks, right? Because we know if Micah Parsons doesn't have a sack, we know we can review the tape and see how many times he's applied pressure to the quarterback. He affected the pass.
The game.
Like that's what the Cowboys don't have anymore. Like they're saying, "Oh, Micah Parsons, he didn't do well last season." Yo, it's not about that. He changes the whole dynamics of a quarterback's gameplay. Like, where's one? I gotta watch out for 11. Where's 11? He's number 1 now, but you know he was 11 on the Cowboys. So yo, where's 11? Yo, double team Micah. Where is he? And they would move him around. I mean, he's just a very gifted player. You know. So again, I could see him on the Fame. Khalil Mack, probably not. He'd be. You
know what kills me?
Huh?
About Myles about one. Like honestly, I expected, like, I mean, I knew when he left Dallas, you know what, it was a fire sale for Dallas, because the only reason why you let a play like that go is if you know you're not really going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing that I will say is that he's, over time, it seems that he's becoming more and more, you know what, super dependent on just that one element of his game. Like when he first came into the league from Penn State, like he was crazy against the run too. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at him and I'm like, yo, I mean, because Green Bay is giving up a ton of yards and they're running at him too. It's not like their teams are like shy about it. You know what I'm saying? But I could see him Hall of Fame. You know who, another player who I always thought had a Hall of Fame trajectory? They're still in the league, but I don't think that they'll be Hall of Fame. Jadeveon Clowney.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna mention him, Jadeveon Clowney. Nah, and here's the thing. Yeah, I don't know if anybody ever watched him in college.
Oh, for South Carolina,
he was a beast.
He was a monster.
Was one of the best edge rushers in the game. Like he was just he was, man. I can't even put the words in perspective. He was great. I'll put it that way. Like he deserved to be a
J.J. Watt and Jadeveon Clowney.
He played at the same time. A number 1, a first round draft pick, hands down.
Yeah, but for years he did too.
I know.
Like, in fact, as J.J. Watt, like J.J. Watt played opposite Jadeveon Clowney. Bro, all they did was just basically make Jadeveon Clowney get the run plays off the hard side. Whoever the harder matchup was, that was Jadeveon Clowney's side, and then funnel everything to, you know what I'm saying, funnel everything to J.J. Watt.
It didn't transpire to the NFL like you thought it would. He's just been mid. You know what I mean? Like,
but he's been mid enough to keep a job consistently, which is crazy.
Because again, just talent and experience will always, you know, get you or keep your job. That talent experience, you know, like that good locker room guy, like they say in the NBA, always good in the locker room more. You know, we need that vet. You know, and Jadeveon Clowney, if you didn't have a guy or you needed a guy and you were building a team and they were just giving you people and they're like, we'll give you Jadeveon Clowney. You'd be like, okay, all right, not bad, you know.
All right. Last guy. And I'm on the fence with this one because lately he's been a little bit of a disappointment. Chris Jones. Is he Hall of Fame? Is
Yeah,
Chris Jones going to be a first ballot Hall of
absolutely.
Famer?
He's just absolutely. He's too on one of the he number. You know why? Number one, because we've seen him help close Super Bowls. You know what I mean? Like we watch,
Playoff
yeah,
games too.
playoff games too.
Absolutely,
Like
everything.
close, like Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
Like when that defense is on the field, we're like, yo, come on, defense, one stop, we need it.
I've seen him make
The play. That's what I want.
Like,
The play.
I've seen him
Yeah,
make
he
the
made
play.
the play.
Yeah.
He makes the play, and he's that person, you know, who he's just gonna show up when you least expect it. But you also expect him to. So you can go 3 quarters and get nothing, and it's like, damn. But when it's come down to that final possession, 2-minute drill, you know, and this is for all the marbles, there he goes. You know, 95 with a sack, you know, game over. Like, and it's just like, dang, man, y'all had to contain all game. It's like, yeah, but that's fourth quarter mode. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just turn it up. Aaron Donald was like that. Well, he was like that every snap, but like these guys just close out games. When it's the defense to close out a game, these guys close out games. So I'll give that to him. That's Myles Garrett too. Like, they're just closers.
The difference with Myles Garrett, though, like Myles Garrett is from start to finish. Like you know what? Like I've never seen a guy that you know what? I've never seen a guy that comes on the field and everybody in the offense, like everybody is just like, I don't care what that guy does or those guys.
Where's
just
95?
Let's stop
where's
that
95?
Guy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I think you could be. I think Myles Garrett is so good. You could be subpar, play next to Myles Garrett, and be an All-Pro.
It's one-on-one all day. Yeah.
Like if you can't, if you have Myles Garrett on your team and from on your defense, and you can't get 5 sacks playing next to Myles Garrett, like there's something wrong with you. Like there is something wrong with you because Myles Garrett is just that dominant. But he'll be first ballot Hall of Fame.
Just
and unfortunately, you know what?
Like the right or left tackle, and then Myles Garrett lines up again, like in front of you. Yo, you're in for a long day.
Oh, you're screwed. Like honestly, like I mean, I watched what he did I watched him and Lane Johnson go at it one time, and I think Lane Johnson is probably
best left tackle,
one of the 3 best. Yeah, one of the best 3 tackles in the league right now.
Right tackle, left tackle.
You know what I'm saying? Lane Johnson's left tackle. Yeah. And I watched him go against Penny Sewell as well. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, these are guys that are like stalwarts. You know what I'm saying? Like these are guys that are like, you know what I'm saying? Like when they say you should not pass, like these guys are like those guys. Like if you get a sack on those guys, it's worth 3 sacks on anybody else. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they just don't give it up. And I was watching, and I remember the Eagles were sending help to Lane Johnson. Like they were sending help to Lane Johnson against Myles Garrett. Like that told me everything I needed to know about Myles Garrett. Like he's just different. You know what I'm saying? Like there's every now and then. Well, you should have known he's different. I mean, the guy used to come out with chains around his neck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like 40-pound chains, bro. Like, you know when you do your dips and you put the chain and you like, or you bench and you got the chains, like he's wearing those around his neck walking. Like, nah, I'm done. I'm done.